Italian football lover channel, my friends. I want to make predictions about this weekend's Serie A games. And let's start with Bologna-Milan game. And Bologna lost against Juventus last weekend 2-0 before they won against 1-0 Verona at home. And Milan lost against Inter last night in Coppa Italia 2-1. But last weekend Milan lost against Atalanta at home 3-0. But although everything Milan is going so good under the management of Stefano Pioli, Milan has young and talented player squad, capable player squad. In this game, my prediction is Milan wins. Milan wins is my prediction, although everything Milan wins. Sampdoria Juventus. Sampdoria is going so good under the management of experienced and clever coach Claudio Ranieri. They won against Parma in away game last weekend 2-0 before they won against Udinese at home 2-1. And now Juventus is so fit. Juventus is playing for championship. They won against Bologna last weekend 2-0 at home, and before they won against Napoli in Super Cup final 2-0. But Juventus lost against Inter in away game 2-0. But Juventus is stronger and better, and Juventus is close to up position in Serie A, and Juve will win is my prediction. Juve wins. Inter Benevento. Inter is going so good, but they lost points against weak opponents. Last weekend they stayed draw against Udinese in away game 0-0. They lost 2 points. Before they lost against Sampdoria in away game 2-1. They lost 3 points, but they won against Juventus at home 2-0 in Serie A. Last night Inter won against Milan in Coppa Italia 2-1. But this time Inter will play at home. And Benevento stayed draw against Torino last week 2-2 before they lost against Crotone in away game 4-1. Inter is stronger and better team. Antonio Conte is so experienced coach. I trust Inter in this game. Inter wins. My prediction. Atalanta Lazio. Atalanta is going on so good after the Champions League game has been ended, and Gianpiero Gasperini is so clever and experienced coach. And Lazio is going on so good. They won against Roma in a big derby 3-0, and last weekend they won against Sassuolo at home 2-1. And Atalanta won against Milan last weekend 3-0, and before they stayed draw against Genoa 0-0 at home. But when these two teams played, Atalanta has more chance against Lazio, and at the same time they will play at home. For this game, my prediction is Atalanta wins. I think Atalanta wins this game at home. Atalanta wins. Napoli-Parma. Napoli is really so unstable team. It's so hard to predict when Napoli wins, when Napoli loses. And they lost against Verona in away game last weekend 3-1. But before they won against Fiorentina at home 6-0. What can I say about Napoli? And Parma is going on so bad. They lost against Sampdoria at home last weekend 2-0. And before they stayed draw against Sassuolo in away game 1-1. After new coach Roberto D'Aversa came to Parma, but Parma couldn't get any win with Roberto D'Aversa. But although everything, Parma will be so ambitious. They need to get points from this game, but Napoli is better and stronger team. It will be so hard game. I think Parma will make surprise in this game. My prediction draw for this game. This time Napoli-Parma. My prediction is draw. Parma will get 1 point from Napoli, I think. Roma-Verona. Oh, Roma won against Spezia last weekend 4-3 at home. And before Roma lost against in big derby Lazio 3-0. And Verona won against Napoli last weekend 3-1. Before they lost against Bologna in away game 1-0. But Verona is playing so good in away games against strong teams. This game will be so hard, and my prediction for this game, draw. Verona will get 1 point from Roma. I think this game will be ended draw. Torino-Fiorentina. It will be the first game of the week, Friday night. Torino needs to get point or points. New coach Roberto D'Aversa came to Torino, and Torino stayed draw against Benevento last week 2-2 in away game. Before they stayed draw against Spezia at home 0-0. And Fiorentina is going not so good this season. But Fiorentina won against Crotone at home 2-1. Before they lost against Napoli in away game 6-0. Torino will be so ambitious. This game will be so hard game. My prediction for this game, draw. Torino-Fiorentina. My prediction is draw for this game. Spezia-Udinese. Spezia is going on so good really this season. They are playing so good. And they lost against Roma in away game 4-3. But Lorenzo Pellegrini scored the goal in the last minute of the game. And before Spezia stayed draw Torino in away game 0-0. They won against Sampdoria at home 2-1 Spezia in last game. And Udinese is not going so good this season. But they stayed draw against Inter last weekend 0-0. And they stayed draw against Atalanta at home 1-1 in suspended game last weekday. This game will be so balanced game. And my prediction for this game, draw. Draw. Cagliari-Sassuolo. Cagliari is going on really so bad this season. But Cagliari's player squad is not enough for Serie A. They have to make new transfers. They lost against Milan at home 2-0. They lost against Benevento at home 2-1 before. And they lost against Genoa last weekend in away game 1-0. They lost against Fiorentina in away game 1-0. Cagliari couldn't score any goal. And Sassuolo is going so bad in the last games in Serie A. But Sassuolo is stronger and better team. Sassuolo lost against Lazio last weekend in away game 2-1. Before they stayed draw against Parma 1-1 at home. But they lost against Atalanta in away game 5-1. Sassuolo lost against Juventus in away game 3-0. It won't be easy game, but Sassuolo is better team, and this time Sassuolo will beat this bad Cagliari. Sassuolo wins is my prediction for this game. Sassuolo beat this bad team Cagliari. Sassuolo wins is my prediction. Crotone-Genoa. Oh, Crotone-Genoa is so hard game. These two teams needs to get point or points. Crotone won against Benevento in last game at home 4-1. Before they won against Spezia at home 4-1. They won against Parma 2-1 at home. Before they got 3 wins in Serie A at home, all of them. And last weekend they lost against Fiorentina in away game 2-1. And after Ballardini came to Genoa, Genoa is going on so good really. They won against Bologna at home 2-0. They won against Cagliari last weekend at home 1-0. They got 1 point from Atalanta. They stayed draw 0-0 in away game. But this time my prediction for this game, Crotone won't lose this game. I think Crotone will get point or points. My prediction is Crotone wins or draw. Crotone won't lose this game. They will be ambitious in this game and they won't lose this game at home because Crotone is playing better at home. All my predictions like this for this weekend Serie A games. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos. You can write your suggestions and comments under my video. It makes me so happy. Please open up your notification links, notification bells. Thank you very much. See you on my next videos. Bye.